Hi guys, welcome back to Brittany's World. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and of course, leave a comment below. Me like a little conversation, Sure. So, today, what I did was I got some yummy mummies to tell me their experience, or in a nutshell, tell me their experience giving birth, labor and delivery during COVID-19. Oh, let me back. Face not so cute. Ajo. So, stay tuned. So, this is what my yummy mommies said. First question, what, in a nutshell, what was your labor and delivery like? So, Tiffy, Tiff, she said, I had a private nurse who was professional, attentive, and sweet. She made my experience great despite the pandemics. I said Tiff did good with that one day. Now, Minnie, the nickname I do, Minnie said, my experience wasn't that bad. I gave birth in April, so the hospital wasn't so strict with the mask wearing and sanitization, but they asked questions like if I had any family member that came from America, which I didn't. I was so excited yet so nervous. So you see the different things that they focus on when they think about their labor and delivery. All right, let's hear what Shad has to say. The experience was good. I wasn't affected by COVID really. It only limited the amount of visitors I could have at any one time. It was done privately, and I'd advise any expecting mom to do so. Hear that? Money. And I have one person from overseas. So the first three ladies were in Jamaica, and this one is overseas. Patty. What? I personally did not feel like COVID had such a huge impact. I say this because it was my first time giving birth, so I had no other experience to compare it to. However, I felt very rushed that I didn't like. I was sent home because I was 1 centimeter dilated, so I labored at home. I was only allowed one person that could not leave. So once them come in with you, they stay with you. And I was okay with that. I guess that was big. I did not want a crowd anyway. See, people different, right? Second question. What was your biggest fear about labor and delivery? All right, so let me start with Patty, right? Patty said, I would say a fear, oh, sorry, I would say was something happening. Oh, her biggest fear was something happening to the baby, forcing me to have a C-section and or dying, which is most ladies' biggest fear. Let's see what Shad said. See? Shad's biggest fear was having a C-section or one of them dying. And I know I have a smile on my face, but this is nothing to smile about. Like, fearing death is a big part of why some ladies don't even think about going down the road of pregnancy, because it's not an easy road. I always sang, me can't even sing. So guys, pregnancy is 50-50, and that is our biggest fear because it can happen. It has happened. We have seen it happen on several times. Maybe not to our family members, but if you follow observer, I'm sure you have seen maternal deaths. And Tiff said death. See, she said LOL, that's me laugh. death, especially because there was a spike in death of pregnant moms around the time I was due. So, see that? Now, Minnie said, my biggest fear was fainting during delivery because I have a fainting phobia. So, Minnie minded we over. So, my biggest fear was my baby dying. Honestly, me never care if me want pass. Like, to be so honest, I thought that being pregnant for 40 weeks and 2 days and not coming out of it with a baby, I was more concerned about the baby than I was about myself. Like, I'm like, me come here to do this and I eat me I go do. You understand? As somebody see. Yes, I wanted to live in a, but you know, like me tell the nurse, look, even if nothing do me, I tell my husband, just make sure say it baby alright and why you tell him that. You understand? Moving right along. Alright, so let me see. Shads delivered privately. Alright. So Patty delivered in a public hospital, but that was overseas. That's why she was allowed one visitor. In a Jamaica public hospital, no. That you and you alone. So you better get one private nurse if you can afford it. Why? Let me see. Tiff, public, but she delivered at Carnival Regional Hospital. Big up on the damn self. Yes. And same, Minnie delivered in a public hospital. See? Remember, Shad tell on say if you can't afford private hospital, one go take it. Right? Now, how many days were you there? Minnie said she was admitted for 3 days. Tiff, 1.5. Oh, and guys, let me just say this. In Jamaica's public hospital, once you have a baby and the baby poopy and pee-pee and you are right pressure-wise, health-wise, you got your yard. Like, you are go at your yard. Even if not have bed and a hotel, you go home. So the only reason you would stay in the hospital is if something is drastically wrong. Like me, after I had baby, my pressure dropped low. So low I could not walk. So I had to stay. Right? Alright. Shad's private. Patty, public hospital. Remember? Patty, overseas. Alright. Oh, sorry. Patty was admitted for 2 nights. Went in Thursday evening, left Saturday morning. She seemed excited. What was your method of delivery? Let me see. Did I get any C-section? So Patty was so fortunate to be overseas. She got epidural. You see the luxury that we get over, so? Y'all in the US better enjoy because we don't have those luxuries here. Right? So she did a vaginal delivery. That means a good girl opened her legs and she pushed. And I'm sure pushing with epidural is a bit harder because down there so numb. So probably not even did remember how to push. I cannot imagine because I didn't do it. So Shad said I pushed. And Tiff pushed as well. Have you push me? Have your man push as well? Minnie push too. So my final question to these ladies were, well, not final. Final if they not answer number 7. What advice would you give a new mom about to have a baby during COVID-19? So let me start with Patty. These are for my overseas moms using overseas hospitals, right? My only advice is just relax. And I'm going to read this to a straight face. This came from my yummy mommy's heart. My only advice is just to relax. Hopefully, you will have someone with you and you And trust me, that is all the support you need. Seeing that we all, seeing that we're all more aware and informed about COVID-19, all the necessary precautions will be in place. So, well, she said should be in place. So, no need to worry about too much. Let me not say no need to worry at all. Don't worry too much about the pandemic, right? So that's the party with the overseas mummies, because only can have visitors in a public hospital. Only can have one person with y'all in the public hospital, to my knowledge. Down here we can't. It is we and God, right? So let me see what Shad said. Shad did private, so she said, be protective of yourself and your baby, but do not be too scared of the virus. You should distance yourself from people. Let me start over. I read, me can't read. Yesterday, sit there. Be protective of yourself and your baby, but you should not be too scared of the virus to distance yourself from people who care about you. You need, not want, you need their support more now than ever. And trust me, ladies and daddies, you do. Support is such a big part of going through the first 3 months. Like, my God, I don't want to call my my support system name, because I'm gonna miss out one somebody and then go fight me. So, guys, I sincere myself and Kev, we appreciate you. We appreciate everything. No matter if I want a phone call, want text, if you come and will it baby feel, we appreciate it and we love you guys. Continuing. So that was Shad's message to you guys. All right. So Tiff says, just follow the health advice given by the government where COVID is concerned. That the health of the baby and yourself is your top priority. So try to stay safe as best as possible. Even though being a new mom is hard, limit the amount of persons who come to visit. Yeah. Persons can support you from afar. It's possible. I should know. Minnie says, make sure you're fully prepared and don't panic. Just have faith that everything will be okay. And also stay calm and follow the nurse's advice. So we heard from Minnie, Tiff, Shads, and Patty. And now this is what I have to say to you, ladies. Your health and your baby's health is your responsibility. When you're going through labor and delivery, there is not much that you as an individual can do. We really just have to listen to our caregivers, listen to the health personnel like the nurses and the doctors. They'll tell you when to push. They can't help you push, but they will tell you how to push. They will tell you when, not how. And the pain level different for everybody. Can me never feel that much. But me did get one big tear. And it good now. Well good now. Right? The pain is different from everybody. The pain level is different for everybody. The experience is different for everybody. Some women are so terrified they might never go back, right? And most of these ladies didn't have a complication. Let me see. Yeah, only Patty. Patty says, my cervix was very far back, so finding it was the most painful thing. Otherwise, no complications. She says she owes it all to God. And of course, me did have one bad complication that the road them not go down. I don't want to scare anyone or deter you from having a child. A baby is a blessing. If you're ready, go for it. If you're not ready, sit down and build. You see me? It's a responsibility not a lot of us are willing to take on, and some of us take it when we get it, because sometimes it just dash my way. Nobody ever tell us you want accident. How much are we paying yes accident? Hmm? So I don't know if I'm an accident, maybe not. Me have got to ask Martha. Mariah was no accident though. Anyways, just remember, pray, have faith in God, have faith in yourself. Only Him know how things go turn out. The nurses and doctors see the statistics, but at the end of the day, they aren't God. They don't know what will happen next. We aren't God. We just got here if we push or if we get the cut, Take it like a big man. No, we're stronger than man. We'll take it like big man. You understand? So, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this one. I don't know. I had a blast doing it. You get it? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so remember to like, share, subscribe, and please comment below. You can tell me if you want to answer any of the questions that I ask those ladies. That's fine. Put what happened to you down there, even if you didn't have baby during the pandemic. Tell me, right? Toodles.